All right, so I saw this quote online, and it kind of stuck with me.
All right.
It's from this YouTube channel. Our recollections may vary. Have you heard of it?
I think I've seen it, yeah.
So anyway, they said, nobody has the right to live their lives being protected from offense or from insult or from hurt feelings.
Oh.
It is an occupational hazard of living in society.
Ooh.
It's strong, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a bold statement.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, is that true? Are we
Yeah.
too sensitive these days?
I mean, it's something people have been debating forever, right?
Back in the day, could you say anything?
Well, I mean, every society has these like unwritten rules, right? About like what you can and can't say, you know?
Yeah, but it feels like those rules are stricter now.
Maybe. I mean, you look at history, there were times when you couldn't criticize the government or the church,
Right. But
like, and people got in trouble for it.
but now it's like you can't say anything about anyone.
Well, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say anything. I mean,
I'm just kidding. But it does feel like you have to walk on eggshells all the time.
yeah, I get that. I mean, it's good to be mindful of other people's feelings,
Right.
but there's got to be a balance.
Because otherwise, how can we have honest conversations? Like, what if I disagree with you about something?
Right, and disagreement is good. Right,
Yeah.
can help us learn and grow.
Exactly. And what about humor?
Well, that's tricky.
Because, like, some jokes are funny, yeah, but some jokes are offensive.
Right, and what one person finds funny, another person might find hurtful.
So how do you know where the line is?
Well, I think it depends on the context, like who you're with and what the situation is.
So, like, it's okay to make fun of your friends?
Well, it depends on your friends, right? Some people are more sensitive than others.
True, true.
And it's probably not a good idea to make fun of your boss
Yeah, good.
or like a stranger on the street,
Okay, so basically you're saying thanks before you speak.
pretty much. Yeah, like consider how your words might make the other person feel.
But isn't that exhausting? Like, do we have to overthink every little thing we say?
Not necessarily. I think it becomes more natural over time. Like the more you practice empathy, the easier it gets.
Empathy. Okay, so like
Right.
putting yourself in the other person's shoes.
Exact.
So if you wouldn't want someone to say something to you, then don't say it to them.
Yeah, that's a good rule of thumb.
Hmm. All right, I guess that makes sense.
And remember, it's not about being perfect, right? We're all going to make mistakes sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've definitely said some dumb things.
Me too. But the important thing is to learn from our mistakes and try to do better next time.
Okay, so like, apologize if you offend someone.
Exactly. And be willing to listen to their perspective.
Gotcha. Well, I think you've given me a lot to think about here.
Good. I'm glad.
So what's the takeaway here for our listeners?
I think the biggest thing is just to be aware of the power of language. Like, our words can have a real impact on others, both positive and negative.
Okay.
So let's try to use our words to build each other up instead of tearing each other down.
I like that. Words can build or destroy.
Exactly. So choose your words wisely.
All right, I think that's a good place to end it.
Sounds good to me.
So for all you listeners out there, what do you think about this quote? Are we too sensitive these days? Or should we be more careful with our words? Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts.
And be respectful.
Of course, always be respectful.
All right, see you next time.
See ya.